Believe it or not, this is going to be very controversial. You now have 10 men who have more money than the bottom 4 billion people.
What was it that triggered inside of your head where you just went, you know what, fuck this, I gotta change?
Said she learned to live without me.
You're always going to be thirsty. I was spending like 25 grand just to store my cars. As soon as I rented that warehouse, my concept was like, I fucked it.
Take your shirt off. 6-pack or you're fired.
A $65,000 a month Bugatti payment is much smarter than your average entrepreneur online spending $500,000 a month on his stupid ads that nobody's clicking on.
Sold my business for $115 million. And the main driving thing that made me feel alive was helping other men get sober and find recovery from addiction.
Take action, do something. If you don't like it, stop doing it and do something different.
Men shouldn't be vulnerable. You are showing that you have no control over your feelings.
My girl's got cancer, she's in the hospital, my dad's dead, I'm depressed.
You have never fucking ran a business. The one time you tried to run a business with your parents' money, you fucking failed.
And the reason you've underperformed your entire life is you don't have a man tapping on your shoulder and say, get the fuck up, it's 6 in the morning, it's time to go, brother.
Season 3 is here. We're sitting down with the most influential and divisive figures of our time.
The more jacked up you are, the more I like you.
These game changers are spilling the secrets they never share.
The unfiltered advice they don't want the masses to know.
On how to be truly successful in a world that's rigged against you.
How do you train people within your organization to bring those leadership styles and skills into the business that you've got today?
So the way I lead my companies is I'm in the trenches doing it.
Step 1 in leadership is self-leadership.
I cannot lack one single day.
Becoming the solution, becoming the person that they can look up to.
With your businesses, how do you make sure you bring on the right people?
I'll interview them in a way that, again, makes them want to go, I don't want this job.
You will die here if that's you.
You need snipers if you want to be that kind of business.
So if this isn't you, bow out now.
Wes Watson is world's most controversial personal development coaches.
I'll smack your pheasant.
Andy Elliott, the fastest growing sales trainer in the world.
Hate is a trophy that only winners get.
Ty turned a single viral video into a global empire.
Kids show racism very early.
7 years ago, you can check in my channel, I was living in a hostel. Now we're here.
I could have bought a building with $3.8 million, but I bought a Bugatti because I was scared.
Mike Rashid grew up surrounded by chaos and danger.
I was a successful fugitive.
Bedros built a $200 million empire.
You need to shut the fuck up and work on the thing that you need to do.
Someone was sitting here listening to this right now and they were like, I've got to make changes, but everything's too hard. What's your piece of advice for them in that moment?
You're not getting where you want to be in life. It can't be a lack of information. Bullshit. It's usually...
If you want to build a big brand, you want to build a big social media following, guess how I did it?